Hi friends, this is Carmen. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I have a final video from Arizona for you today. This is actually going to be my California plants haul. I am leaving back for home, back to Florida, back to Rosie in a couple of days. And I'm so excited about that. I've had an absolutely wonderful trip here visiting with my family and spending time with my my parents and my son and all the family here, and seeing some old friends too. But I'm ready to get back home for sure. So let's get to it, and I will show you what I picked up in California. Okay, so I spent about 5 days in Los Angeles area, Pasadena, Hollywood, all of those areas, and hopefully you've watched all of those videos. The Arizona nurseries and the California nurseries, I'll leave them linked down below if you haven't yet. I'll create a playlist for you. And I did pick up a few plants in California while I was there. I didn't pick up a whole lot because I had already gotten a lot here in Arizona, and so that was going to be a lot of plants to ship back, one, but two, the whole budget thing came into play also. But I picked up things that I knew I wanted, I didn't have, and the price was just too good to pass up. Okay, so let's start with the very first place I visited, which was Armstrong's Nursery in Monrovia. I picked up two small things there. A lot of you guessed that I would pick up the Spathiphyllum variegated sensation, and you were right. As soon as I saw it, I had never seen one before, and it was only $6.99. I knew that I wanted to get it. So I immediately swept it up, the best one I could find there. They had about 4 of them left. And I had never seen this. I've seen the domino one, which is another type of variegated Spathiphyllum, also peace lily. But I had never seen one with this slender of leaf and this much of the variegation. And so I would think of it as a rare plant, and actually they had it in their collector's rare plant section. So when I saw that price, $6.99, I thought, wow, that is a really great price. And for a plant that I don't have, I've never seen before anywhere, then I need to pick this up. So I did. And it's the perfect traveling size. This Spathiphyllum sensation. It's variegated peace lily. Now I picked up another variegated plant there at Armstrong Nursery, and this time I picked up a succulent. And this little variegated jade in a little 2-inch pot for $3.95 is what I picked up. I did show you on the video that you probably noticed on the video that I was very, very excited about a 4-inch one that was bigger than this. But I decided to go a little bit smaller, just again for travel size and for cost. So this little 2-inch one at $3.95 I thought was a great, great option. Has real nice thick trunk. The plant is very healthy and wonderful variegation on it. And I couldn't beat the price. Again, I have not seen these in a long time. I certainly haven't seen them in any of the nurseries in Florida. I've seen them here in some nurseries here in Arizona, but not in Florida. So I decided this would be a perfect choice. Okay, so I only got 2 things there at Armstrong Nurseries because I knew that was my first place that I stopped. I knew I had more nurseries to get to. So the second nursery I visited was California Cactus Center in Pasadena. I didn't pick anything up there because I had already gotten some things here in Arizona as far as some string of type of succulents and such. But I hope you enjoyed that video because they did have some really incredible looking cacti and succulents, and also just pots too, the arrangements that they had. So I didn't pick anything there, but my last nursery that I visited, Mickey Hargitay's Plants in Hollywood, I definitely picked up a few things there. So I was pleasantly surprised. I don't know why, maybe because I thought it was, you know, it's in Hollywood and such, that their prices would be high, but they weren't. They were actually really low, which made it really hard to select what I was going to get. Again, I had to keep in mind size of plant and price, and what I almost dropped it, and what I didn't have already. But I picked up this red Maranta 4-inch pot for $5, and it's already blooming. You can see there some of the blooms. It's got one back here and one in front and another one coming out there. So this is actually big enough that it can go into a 6-inch pot when I get ready to repot this. But for $5, this red Maranta I thought was an incredible deal. Okay, and then the second one was this lemon lime Maranta, also you can see it there, for $5. It's not as big as the red one, but it's got lots of opening new leaves there, so it's an excellent shape. See the new leaves there, and again, great traveling size. I don't have any Marantas in my collection right now, so adding to each $5 and great sizes and vibrant colors like this is a wonderful selection. So that's the red Maranta and the lemon lime Maranta. So the next one was actually right next to those Marantas. They had like a row of little 4-inch pots with some really incredible selections and prices. This one was only $4, and that is the Pothos Enjoy. Isn't that just $4? There you go. So it hasn't started trailing over the edge, so it's you know, the perfect size for traveling. Did notice since I brought it home, it's had this little leaf here kind of crisp up. That's no problem. Once I pack these up tomorrow, I'll take that off. But this for $4, this Pothos Enjoy, beautiful. I've always loved these, and the variegation on these, so I'm happy to add this back into my collection. Now, as I mentioned, I am going to be packing these up tomorrow, so my thought process and the plan is to have, got 2 boxes, is to have these 2 boxes arrive at my home a day or 2 after I do. I arrive on Wednesday evening, late evening, and so I'm hoping that Thursday or Friday they will come in the mail, and that will, then I can unpack them and get them, you know, acclimated and in their new pots and all of that stuff. So definitely there will be repotting videos in your future, okay? Okay, so the last thing that I got at Mickey Hargitay's plants, it's a little tiny one, but it looked at me and I couldn't say no to it. I got this tiny little cactus, and I'll have to look the name up and put it on the screen here. I believe it's a cirrus of some kind, but it's in a little tiny 2-inch pot, and this was only $2. Can you believe that? I mean, I thought that was just so cute, and it's just adorable. I'll find a nice cute little pot to put it in, but it's doing fine in this little pot, so you know, I'm not going to be in a real big super hurry to repot this little guy. But isn't he just adorable? I feel like I need to give him a name. He's so cute. You know? But if you missed the video to Mickey Hargitay's, I'll put it up here somewhere in the banner here, or down in the description box. Now, one of the things that I knew that I was going to be doing is taking some cuttings of some of the cacti and succulents in my mom's yard here. Some of them were originally mine that I had left behind, or that I had gifted her a while back, and I wanted to go ahead and take the next generation of those and take them back home with me. So let me show you. I have them in a little box here. They've already calloused over, and are ready to be transported. But I took 3 cuttings from her very large Euphorbia Sticks on Fire. So I have 3 separate cuttings here, and some of them already have the orangish fire look to them, but this, like I said, it's already calloused over, and this will be ready to pot up as soon as it arrives in my home. And this will make a beautiful, you know, in just one pot, this is going to make a wonderful tree. Maybe not this close, but you know, you get the idea. So this Euphorbia Sticks on Fire is one. And then I've got a little tongue here because I've got some pokies in here. But I took 2 cuttings. Let me see if I can maybe just get one. And I'll show you the original plants here. I got 2 cuttings of this Opuntia Joseph's coat. This was originally a plant that I gave to my son, and he had given it to my mom, and I took cuttings from it. So it's like, I don't know, 3rd generation now or something. And so this one here is gorgeous. Look at the color on that. That's calloused over also. And I've got, here's the other one. I've got 2 cuttings of that. So that will fill up a nice little 4-inch pot, 4-inch terracotta nicely with these 2. And these grow profusely. Like I said, I'll show you the picture of the original one here and how much it's given off. I could probably have taken more off, but again, I'm dealing with, you know, limited space. The next one that, again, same scenario that used to be my son's. He left the plant here and my mom took care of it, and now I took 2 cuttings off of it, and that's the Eve's Needle. I love this plant. I used to have a beautiful, huge crested one that I gave to my son when I left because it was just so big I couldn't take it. And this Eve's Needle, it's this cutting here is actually a little arm that was growing, and I just kind of snapped it off there. But it's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much calloused over, so it'll be ready for planting. And I've got 2 of those cuttings that will go into probably a 5-inch pot or so, because these do have pretty long spines on them. Yeah, and you see the active growth on that on top. That's going to look wonderful. Again, these aren't ones that I have seen in Florida. The Sticks on Fire I have, but they're kind of expensive, so you know, I didn't want to pay for something I knew I was going to be able to get free, right? So this one here is a peanut cactus, and this one was originally mine that I had left behind, and something wet in here, and I went ahead and got a cutting off of it. It even has like a little root or something down there, but it's got another little arm growing here and some buds even. These here, I believe this is like a hot pink colored flower. It's really beautiful. Little peanut cactus. Ooh, almost dropped it. So that's going to go into a little pot once it gets home. And that's pretty much hardened off too. So there you have it, friends. Those are the plants and cuttings that I'll be taking back with me along with all my Arizona ones. And I'll post a picture in my Instagram of the boxes when I'm ready to take them over to the post office. But I got some great plants at in California at Mickey Hargitay's plants, and also at Armstrong. Not a whole bunch huge haul from there, but I had just already gotten so much from Arizona that I really didn't need all that much more. But I'm happy, very happy with what I did get already. Okay, so let me know, friends, down in the comments below, which one would you have taken back from the videos that you saw or from what you've seen of this haul. I know a lot of you guessed correctly on that Spathiphyllum from Armstrong's Nursery and the variegated jade. A lot of you had commented on that. And if you enjoyed this video, friends, please do give it a thumbs up. That truly helps me out so much. And make sure that you subscribe too, because I will be doing a lot of videos after this as far as repotting these and unboxing them once I do get the box, and how I style them and where I place them in my home, okay? And also I will be debuting a new, the Rosie Cam. Probably won't be just the Rosie Cam anymore. It's going to be the Rosie and Georgie show, I think. So I'm going to have a debut of the Rosie and Georgie show on that, okay? So thanks so much, friends. I appreciate your stopping by and spending a little bit of your day with me. I will see you in the next video, friends. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye now. I'll see you in Florida.